The European Central Bank is doing something contradictory, with the French debt crisis erupting and the government on the brink of collapse. The ECB is preparing to intervene. But did you know that this seemingly market-saving move could be destroying the foundation of the euro? Just yesterday, the French parliament erupted in chaos as Prime Minister Born's confidence vote entered its countdown, with the market going wild, French government bonds being sold off, and the 30-year yield skyrocketing to 4.5%, the highest level since the Eurozone debt crisis. Even more alarming is that ECB President Christine Lagarde has an urgent plan on her desk, codenamed Prometheus Fire, contemplating whether to directly purchase French government bonds and become the final backstop. This sounds like old news, but in reality, it marks the beginning of a disaster because Article 123 of the EU's Treaty on the Functioning of the European Union explicitly states that the ECB is prohibited from directly rescuing member state governments. If Lagarde does indeed intervene, it would mean tearing up the cornerstone of the ECB's credibility, but if she does not intervene, the French debt crisis could trigger a Lehman moment for the entire Eurozone. This is the impossible trinity facing the ECB, maintaining commitments, preserving the euro, and only 2 out of 3 can be chosen. Ironically, such an aid would provoke worse moral hazard. Countries with high debt like Italy and Spain could see France not having to repay its debts with the ECB stepping in, prompting them to halt reforms and simply wait for bailouts, leading to a complete collapse of fiscal discipline across the Eurozone and an ever-growing debt snowball. In 2012, Mario Draghi spared no effort to save the euro, but now it seems the cost may be heavier than we imagined. The most terrifying aspect of this crisis is that it completely undermines the risk pricing system in the Eurozone. Previously, German bonds were considered safe, while Italian bonds were deemed risky, with everyone having an internal scale. But now, the yields on German and French bonds have inverted, indicating that the market no longer believes there are truly safe assets in the Eurozone. Funds are frantically fleeing towards the Swiss franc, gold, and even the renminbi. The euro's share of international reserves has fallen to 15.8%, now surpassed by the renminbi for the first time. But do you think this is just a game in the capital markets? No, it is draining the wallets of ordinary people. In France, 32% of pension assets are affected by the surge in government bond yields, meaning their value has plummeted and pension shortfalls are becoming increasingly significant, resulting in either a delayed retirement to age 68 or a direct reduction of pensions by 30%. If the ECB prints money to save the markets, the euro will devalue, leading to soaring prices for imported energy and food. The price of cooking oil in Berlin supermarkets has already risen by 67% compared to last year. Lagarde is now like a tightrope performer, possibly imitating U.S. Treasury Secretary Geithner's 2008 approach by masking political bailouts with technical maneuvers such as secretly buying bonds under the guise of fragmented financial markets or allowing France to exchange state assets for liquidity, but these tricks won't fool the market for long. The real antidote has never been with central banks but lies in the courage of politicians like Canada and Sweden in the 1990s tightening their belts with cross-party fiscal agreements. The confidence vote in France on September 8, the nationwide strike on September 10, and the ECB's emergency meeting on September 12 are 3 bombs about to go off. We are witnessing the ultimate test of the credit money era, when populist politics meets fiscal discipline, who will ultimately pay for the party. This crisis is not just about France, it is a microcosm of all high-debt democracies. So, do you think the ECB should intervene or not? Let me know in the comments. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to like and share it, so more people can see the truth about this crisis. In the next issue, we will delve into why this debt crisis will completely restructure the global asset pricing system.